Hi guys, today I want to share with you my birth experience in the theater. I'm here in the park with my baby. He's just moving around. He's learned how to walk now. So I'd like to tell you how my experience was in the theater. Yes. So just like I've already said, hey Zion, he's here with me now. Just like I had already said, in the theater, before you actually go to have your birth, like to birth your child, you are met with a consultant, you discuss the possibilities, what type of birth you would like to have, the birthing plan, and who you want to be as your birth partner, if you're allowing visitors to come and see you, or if you don't want anything to do with visitors, and they respect all of that. And also a high level of dignity as you birth. So birthing experience is meant to be fun, beautiful, because you're bringing a life into the world. In my particular case, it was a C-section. It was a planned one because I had had hyperemesis in my pregnancy the entire time, so I felt tired and weary. And on top of that, I had had my first baby through a C-section, so I didn't see the need for me to go through the vaginal birth again. So my doctor who was going to do the C-section comes and tells me they first give you an appointment 3 days, I think, before your birth date. Take your bloods, run tests again to confirm, take you off the thinning tablets and stuff like that. So on the morning, they told us to arrive at 7 a.m. That morning. So we checked in. They came and gave me a gown to wear, tagged me. They will give you tags on your arms and stuff with your NHS number and everything else. Make sure they run other tests to make sure you're fine and ready for the for the operation. And the doctor will actually basically take you through. He will tell you what you'll be doing every other moment. He'll also tell you when the baby comes out what to expect. They will tell you what happens when they are stitching you back and stuff like that. So it was so calming. It was reassuring. I didn't feel like I was going for a life and death situation. I was very excited. And they also told us if we want to do any music playlist, so you come with your music on your phone, so they connect it to the speakers of the theater, and your music is actually playing as they are doing their thing. And you don't sleep, you're there with your husband if you want him to be there, or any other birth partner that you want to be with for the support system and stuff. This particular case, I was with my husband. We played the music. I'd chosen the music I want, and what really touched me, the song that I really loved played at the very right moment. It played. I had asked for. I'd put a song, an entire playlist, but there was this song of "See What the Lord Has Done." The moment my baby came out, the moment they pulled out my baby and showed me the baby, the song started playing, and to me that was a testimony and a prophecy for my baby and my life ahead. Yeah, God had done amazing things. Yeah, now the entire team was there. We had asked one of the midwives to take pictures of us and the entire birth process. So she was going to capture a few of them, but she did an incredibly good job. And these pictures are something I treasure and keep, and will keep looking at them. And probably when my son is gone, he will see how he came into the world. Like from how they cut, from before they opened the sack, from when they opened and the head was being popped out, from when they brought him into the space and showed them to us with all excitement. All those moments were captured, something that I didn't get the chance to do with my first baby. So this was really awesome, and I felt, yeah, this was a really nice process. Then after that, of course, my baby was cleaned. My husband was allowed to cut his cord, and then we were taken to a recovery room, yeah, where they continued to monitor me and the baby. And once we were okay, we were transferred to our ward. Now, everything about that situation, everything was nice. Everyone was happy, welcoming. And because I'd suffered hyperemesis, HG, so I was spitting all through. I just remembered in the recovery room that I was actually able to swallow saliva for the very first time. It was such an interesting journey. It's the recovery that was a bit dramatic. Now, after I was done, taken, I was there putting my baby on the breast to breastfeed and stuff. And they were giving me, of course, painkillers. They were checking on me and stuff. But I was feeling some weird way, some kind of way. The first day was okay. I was supposed to be discharged the second day, but instead of me being better and the pain going, even with morphine and stuff, the pain was actually increasing. So what happened is, I asked one of the consultants to actually give me antibiotics. And you know, in this country, it's really hard for a doctor to prescribe antibiotics unless they feel you really need it. In this particular case, I needed it, but then he didn't find the reason for me to get it. I couldn't walk by myself. Going just to the toilets just nearby, I was struggling. The pain was too much. They gave me morphine. They gave me all painkillers. The thing wasn't working. They said they would discharge me. I told them I'm not feeling well. They were like, yeah, but I think you can still manage. So I went home. I was actually wheeled by my husband in the wheelchair to the entrance, taken into the car and home. Now they have this thing of where a midwife has to come to your home the next day to check on you on how you are doing after being discharged. So the next day the midwife came. Meanwhile, when I came, even just getting into the house was hard, much less climbing upstairs to my bedroom. But when I got there, I managed to calm down, like stay in my bed. The next day, when the midwife came and checked, you know how she puts the temperature, whatever, thermometer and stuff, and she's like, oh, I think my thing is dead. She taps up. She's like, okay, let's do the other vitals. She's checking blood pressure and everything is high. She's like, no way. Are you okay? Are you feeling okay in yourself? Because this is terrible. She checks again and she's like, I am really sorry. If you stay here, you're gonna die. I have to call an ambulance and take you back into hospital. She was suspecting sepsis, and indeed it was sepsis. That's deadly. She called an ambulance, called the hospital, arranged everything for me. The moment I reached, the doctors were there waiting for me. Everyone was waiting for me. People were taking blood. They're taking me. I'm taking this blood for this. I'm checking your uterus. I'm doing this. The care was really amazing. Everyone was there for me. The nurses were on standby. They were ready to take care of me. Immediately, they put me on antibiotics. They started doing this, that, and everything. So my blood pressure was high. My heart rate was high. Everything was high. It was so dramatic. I almost lost my life, but they managed to put it under control. And then, yeah, after another 3 days, I was discharged. And then thereafter, I was okay. I started healing properly as per normal, taking care of my child. And yeah, basically that was it. But of course, I talked to the doctor. I gave my feedback. Here, you're allowed to give your feedback because that was life-threatening, you know. And as for antibiotics, they were not provided. The consultant thought I would do well without it. I've never been through a major operation and not had antibiotics. I'd never got that. This was my very first experience, and sepsis set in, and I nearly lost my life. But here we are with a 13-month-old baby. Exciting, very jolly, and I really thank God for my life, because if it wasn't for God, I would be dead gone. Yeah, so the care was really good, but at the ward, I think something really went missing, and I had to give my feedback and tell them, look, this is a life that you guys were about to lose, you know. But otherwise, here we are, 13 months and counting, happy, jolly, all grown. Yeah, so that was my experience. Good in some way and awful on the other end, because it was life threatening, but otherwise, God is good.